We faced promotion buddies Yeovil today, who pipped us to the title last season, and despite my best efforts, we are still in the Papa Johns, and that was even losing our last group game. I don't know how that happened. Hey guys, Woody here, welcome back. This is episode 15 of Oldham to Ohm. If you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, if you could, would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button on your way there as well. It does help push the channel out to more people. Anyway, we are here on the 30th of December, and as I said, we face promotion buddies Yeovil. We will also go ahead to our FA Cup third round tie against Nottingham Forest. Unfortunately, we're at home, which sucks a little because they are they're top of the championship, so they will probably beat us. I was hoping for a big money spinner against them because finances are in the toilet, which is great. Yeah, so you saw us with the 1-1 draw with Walsall. We eventually overcame them 2-1 and then beat Hartlepool 3-1 in the FA Cup second round. So good bit of cup run. League form has not been very good. As you can see here in the Papa John's Trophy, we actually drew and then lost on penalties with Crew, and still got through on -1 goal difference. And then we played Port Vale, once again, super rotated team, and we got through on penalties. So we played Derby's, is it Derby, or they're under 21s, I believe. Or is it proper Derby one? No, it'd be proper Derby one, I think, because they're in League One. So interesting. But yeah, since then we got hammered by Cambridge 5-3. We lost to Stockport 3-0. We then drew with Grimsby 1-1, Accrington 1-1. And at that point, we were looking at, in the league, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games without a win. Now all of a sudden it's 4 games undefeated as we beat Carlisle 3-0 and Crawley Town 2-0. So I'll let you in a little secret. There was a big gap. I got ahead in a few videos because I had some stuff to do. So this is like, so when I came back to play these games here, this was after the update had come out. So we struggled for a little bit. And then I think we've kind of turned it around a little bit, which is good. We sit 8th in the league at the moment. We are dead on points with Yeovil Town out of that playoff spot. It's the goal difference that is separating us. We've drawn a lot more games than they have, but I think we are safe from relegation this season on 41 points. We'd have to really bottle it to go through and or to go down this season. So yeah, can't complain too much. But you know what? Let's go and play Yeovil Town. All right, here we are with the team. We've got Norman in goal, Brockbank at right back, Robson and Robertson at central defence, Kudo at left back, Hottie, Jones, Dowling, Patrick, Matthews and Carter up front. Terence Carter, he hasn't been as effective this campaign. He's got 13 in 25, so you know, it's still okay. He has had some game time sort of missed here and there. Just it's his inconsistency. So a couple of times here, just give him a little rest and whatnot. But the problem is we don't really have anyone as a decent backup. Michael Olivier isn't too bad, but he needs to score a goal to have a good game, essentially. Otherwise, he is quite poor in that response, in that instance there. We've got a couple of players here, Fraser Campbell, Nicky Featherstone, John Rooney and Danny Kane, all not getting the game time and all wanting to leave, which I've said, sure, that's fine, you can do, but let's go and play Yeovil Town. All right, into the sheds. I'm going to point the finger. We're doing well. Are we doing well? I suppose it is 4 unbeaten in the league. It's funny how that happens when you have like, I haven't won for 5 games and the last 2 or 3 were draws, and then you win 2 and it's like unbeaten in 5. So we'll see how it is. I still love these graphics. Oh, it's just so simple, but just love it. Anyway, let's kick the game off. Let's skip all this doodad stuff here, and let's shout the encouragement straight off the bat, as is the standard practice. And we've got our first highlight, which is that corner for Yeovil, and it hit Tyler Williams in the back of the net after 6.5 minutes. That is That is not the start we wanted. Not at all. Demanded some more, but it's all gone very, very quiet. We haven't had a highlight in over 20 minutes, but we finally got one here. But it is Yeovil on the ball again as they go forward to Malachi Linton trying to use his pace. And oh my God, Yeovil are going to do us again. They did us last year to clinch that title, and they are going to do us again. That's just, like, what's this? Who's this 27? Who is 27? Robinson. I think Malachi Linton's probably just done him from pace, but Magnus Norman, just have some question marks over him every now and then. He looks like a good goalkeeper, but there's just something about his gameplay which, I don't know. Occasionally he has absolutely shocking games, and if this is their third shot on target going in, I'm going to flip. I mean, they've had 3 shots on target and scored 2 of them. They've got XG's 0.46. I mean, we can't complain. Ours is 0.11. So I'm going to thrash the arms and just swear at them. Say some choice words. Matthews has got an injury. Actually, we are going to just deal with that straight off the bat and bring Folivi on because... Yeah, and here goes Malachi Linton straight through again, but luckily he can't get a good shot on, but we have looked... we can't even get up there. I don't know what is going on. I thought, I made a few little tactical tweaks with obviously the match engine changing and stuff, and I was like, good, got it. Those last 2 wins, nailed it. But now we just look absolutely all at sea. But here is Patrick. Anna Murray Patrick gets his 5th goal of the season. That is another goalkeeping howler from Smith there. I say another one. His first one. I'm sure Norman's had a couple here. And I've just noticed down the bottom here, all the hearts have gone this weird colour in the replay. Interesting. That's got us back into the game. We've got a free kick now. Kuto whips it over. Can we get ahead to it? We can, but Folivi heads it over. We are actually going to take Terence Carter off. He's having one of his inconsistent games. And we will bring Luamba on for him, and Folivi will move up front. Mitchell Roberts is tired. Benny Kudo, dangerously losing his discipline, but he's playing too well. Dowling and Hottie not playing too well. We're going to take Hottie off for Bostic, and we'll just leave it at that for the moment. I have noticed this as well. This is handy here. This is our second stoppage, and we've done 4 or 5 substitutes. So that's a little bit handier than trying to remember off the top of my head. But come on, let's get back out there, boys. We'll encourage them now, try and get a bit of a morale boost, and it's worked. Apart from Roberts, he's still a bit sulky there. All right, we've got a throw in now with Kudo. Goes long down the line. Folivi, can he get the ball in? He can. It's headed. It's off the crossbar, and Williams clears, but only as far as Kudo, and the highlight ends. We're looking good, boys. We're looking good. We've got some tired players. We're going to encourage, and we will make a final substitution now with those tired players. Looking at Jones, Jones and Dowling. We're going to take Dowling off for Harry Vaughan, and then the last one, we're gonna... Oh, Harry Brockbank. He's been quite bad at right back, quite bad, and I've left him out for a few games, and he came and had a whinge to me and said, hey, I should be playing more. I am a star player, and I thought that was going to be a goalkeeping mistake there, but Kudo on the ball now. Vaughan, Brian Moore, yeah, and I said, look, mate, all right, I'll play you, but, it's a penalty, that's a penalty. But I said, you need to perform, and 6.1 today tells me that he is not performing. Daft now for Yeovil Town. They're under the pump a bit from Oldham here. Can we try and capitalise on this little bit of momentum that we've got? And here's Kudo down that left side, such a danger. Jones, Vaughan doesn't have the height, but Luamba's on the ball now. Been playing really well recently. Luamba, chest, Luamba. It's still live. It's still live. Why can't we head the ball? Are they all giants or something? Oh, no. Yeovil got the free kick. Let's not blow all of that momentum. We might change to very attacking for this last 4 odd minutes and see what that do. Patrick using his pace. He gets to the ball here. Crosses in for Livy, but it is headed away. Right, we've got to stop. Okay. What mixed crosses? Let's go low crosses. We'll try that for a bit, see if that does anything for this last couple of minutes. Another highlight comes in. Jones nicks the ball off Diar. We use some of our pace. Luamba, he's got pace. Luamba. Oh, Luamba's hit the cross. He's hit the post. Why didn't Brian Wall get that? I suppose it's gone out for our throw-in, hasn't it? We've got about a minute on the clock left. Brian Wall flicks it over. I thought we were going for low crosses. It's out for another throw-in. Come on, don't end now. I feel like we should get this. But Yeovil have got the ball, and that we're going to encourage the boys here. I don't know if it's going to work, as this is potentially the last highlight. Kuto can't get it in. It is going to be a corner. We don't get the highlight, and the game's over, and we're going to lose. I don't know what to say. Okay, sure, we'll do that. I mean, we were a lot better in the second half, but that first half, they just absolutely blew us away, which is, thought we were the better side, Gabby. I'm not sure. I think the first half really killed us. We were awful in that first half, and that is what actually let us down. Anyway, we have got a couple of games to go now. We've got Swindon and Derby County before we face Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup third round. So I'll see you for that FA Cup third round game. Now guys, we are back for the Nottingham Forest game in the FA Cup. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you would have noticed that I am wearing a different coloured shirt. So I filmed the first half of this video in the morning and the second half at night because, editing. Anyway, I've got a couple of things to show you before we get into the this Nottingham Forest game. We've had our youth intake in, and it's another excellent intake, another golden generation. So we've got A's for goalkeepers, fullbacks, midfielders, wingers, strikers, wingbacks, and a B for a central midfielder. So, I mean, that's really, really good. And there's 2 strikers and 2 fullbacks. So I'm really, really pumped about that. That's it. And don't forget as well, if you're watching this and you want your name to be one of these kids, all from the last intake, just let me know down in the comments. Hey, I like the look of that fullback, and I'll do that, and I will swap your name for his, like we have done here with Niz Molesca. I think. Apologies if I butchered that. Anyway, and he has taken over here. There's Kirk Petrie, I believe it was. DM looks pretty good, I think. He is inconsistent, but hopefully we can get that out of his game. He's very brave. He's determined. Good leadership qualities. He could turn out pretty good, and we will track him. He's already made his debut for us in the Papa John's. Came off the bench, so good stuff. Niz there. So yeah, if you want to do that, by all means, let me know. We've got a whole host of other ones here. Tyrese Boulderstone is probably one of the better ones, but I'm not really sure about giving his name away just because it is so cool. In the under-21s, we've obviously got Michael Sadiq here. Is also another good option, but you could always wait till these ones come through, and there could be, a striker with your name. A couple of transfers. We've obviously losing another young goalkeeper. Alex here, he's going to Aberdeen because we have to lose one young goalkeeper a year. We have brought in 2 players though. Darren Nugent is a Irish 22-year-old midfielder, can play in the midfield or in that DM role. I like his physicals. I think he could be good. He's just come as a fringe player. 600 quid. Job done. Thank you, Dara. Welcome here. And the last one is Christian Maghoma. He's come in on loan from Portsmouth. I do like him as a player in Football Manager. I had him in FM23, and he did a really good job, sort of League 2, League 1 championship. The jumping reach is absolutely devastating from corners. I think he's had a bit of a downgrade, though, unfortunately. He is also inconsistent because I love an inconsistent player. This I found interesting. Marking is not one of his strong points. He's marking of 12. It's probably one of the highest in our team. But anyway, he's here. The worst thing about him is, though, he came in with a 3-week injury. So he is just getting to the end of that. And players out, Fraser Campbell for a K to Colchester. Danny Kane with about 5k loan fee. John Rooney, 8.25 to Stevenage. And Nicky Featherstone, 1k to Barrow. I did say he would probably be leaving in January, and I was right. Those finances there, but a little bit of money on transfer budget here. We're well under the wage budget, and we don't look at this one anymore. Anyway, The games in the middle here, we beat Swindon 3-0. I did change our mentality to attacking because I noticed in that Yeovil game, when we changed it to attacking, we got the goal and we looked a bit more of a threat. And then I clicked on Derby County. And then here, despite my best efforts playing another weakened team, over here you can see full, like, you know, Darren Nugent, Sam Murray, Lucas Colville, etc. We still managed to somehow fall over in the EFL Trophy third round. So we are now in the quarterfinals of that. The draw hasn't been done. There's still a game played in the southern section. So watch us limp our way to a final for this. But the big one today is Nottingham Forest. I'm hoping for a full sellout crowd. We've got about just under 14,000 stadium-wise at Oldham. So hopefully we can, fill that up and get some money. But that being said, let's go and have a look at this team. We've got Norman in goal, Brockbank, Robertson, Roberts, Couto, Hottie, Jones, Dowling, Patrick, Matthews, and Terence Carter up front. We are very, very light on at the moment, so we've got the full bench, and Vontae Williams, who's not even quite fit, makes the bench. That's how stretched we are at the moment. But anyway, let's go and welcome Nottingham Forest to Oldham for a bit of FA Cup action, eh? I'm going to point finger, pressure is all on them. The usual stuff. The boys seem pretty pumped for this. We'll get in the match preview. Here it is. Here we line up. Line up. The form's been okay. That loss and obviously that draw there as well. Been a bit patchy. Hopefully the tactical tweaks help. Nottingham Forest haven't been the best run of form, even though they are top of the championship, and they have some very, very good players in that team. Anyway, we will kick the game off. We will dish some encouragement out to the boys, and let's see what happens here. Oh, a win would be fan-bloody-tastic. We've got a free kick. It is Brockbank, as obviously the rain comes down in Manchester here, as it does all the time. Jesse Lingard now. Matthews says no. I'm taking that ball. Patrick Dowling. Terence Carter. He's offside, but whoa. What? A start. We're going to encourage them straight away again, because that is an absolutely fantastic start. Is it on the ball? Is it Yates for Nottingham Forest, and Sam Matthews just went, nah, I'm having that. Boom. Took the ball straight off him. We've got another highlight. It is Nottingham Forest now making a break here as Roberts. Good stuff. Good stuff, but we can't clear it, and it is Brendan Johnson on the ball now. He goes over the top. It is Jesse Lingard, finds Dane Scarlett, and it is Nottingham Forest 1, Oldham 0. That's was always going to happen. I mean, you've got like English international there, just former England international Jesse Lingard there. So, and Dane Scarlett is pretty damn good in this up front, but we're going to take it to him. We're not going to die wondering. We've got another highlight just before half time. I thought this was going to be it. Hopefully, we can get a goal here, but that's a poor pass from Dowling. It goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. I was really, really hoping that Nottingham Forest did. Oh, that's poor goalkeeping. As I was saying, I was really, really hoping that Nottingham Forest played a weaker team and we could get one over him, but this is just a hoof long. Brockbank's not that big, and this is just, that's just gone straight through Norman's hand. That's crap. Really, really crap. And Harry Brockbank having another absolute shocker on the right here, which he continues to do. I'm going to thrash the arms and give the boys a bit of a revving, and we are going to take Brockbank straight off for Sai can come on. Terence Carter, is he in? Terence Carter. Oh. While I'm making substitutions there, Terence Carter is like, I'm trying to score here, boss. I demand some more now from the boys. We can get a goal here. It's not it's disappointing that we conceded late in this first half with both of them. Lingard now with the corner. Yates goes up and it ripples over the top of the net. Right, we are going to make some of these substitutions now. Livy on for Carter. Mario Patrick's not playing great, so that'll be Luamba. Very light up front and on these wide spots where we definitely need some people coming in. John Bostock is going to come on for Hottie. We'll just do the 4 subs there. I'm going to point the finger. Go out there and make an impact, guys. Come on. Let's see if we can do it. We'll play like this for a bit longer, give it about 10 minutes, and then we might start throwing the sink and everything at them and whatnot. Kudo kicks away there. I do apologise as well if you can hear the fan or anything in the background. It's just too hot. Like, it's just too hot for anything at the moment. So just deal with it. But it is. I don't think you can hear it because when I listen back to these, when I edit them, I can't hear the fan. So hopefully you can't. And that is the end of that. Making the third round's pretty good. It does look like we have got a pretty full crowd here. Jones, good tackle there, gets the ball off Lingard. Norman, I don't know, I'm still not convinced about Norman. Still not convinced about him. He does look good. He rates highly, but we might have, I don't know. I don't think he's good enough for League One. Surely this is a goal. It is. Michael Folivi. Maybe, you know what? He's scored a lot of goals recently. He could be a better option than Terence Carter. Can we get back into this? It's disappointing they've got 3. Disappointing they've got 3. Matthews, this goes in the back of the net. It is game on. Where was the follow-up? That's all I can say. Where was the follow-up? But is this the follow-up? It's a goal kick. It's just all gone. Pete Tong. Having a look at everyone here. We might take Jones off and bring on Harry Vaughan. A bit more attacking. Shout the boys. Bit of encouragement out there. But it hasn't been a complete disaster. They probably should win 2-1 going by the XG there. Having had 3 is gutting, and Dayton Scarlett now with a hat-trick to make it 4-1 is even worse. This is my problem with Norman. This is my problem with Magnus Norman. I'm not sure. It's a lot. It's like literally he's conceded 2 goals where the ball has gone to him and literally through him. Oh well, at least we get to concentrate on the league now. I'd say it's probably going to peter out to a bit of a nothing season at this rate. Obviously still got the Papa Johns. You never know the way we're limping through that thing at the moment. I've been trying to get out of that thing since the group stages, but we just can't. We just, Anyway, don't make it 5. Don't make it 5. Roberts clears good. Luamba on the ball now. Plays a pass for Livy. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. He's left Bolly in the dust there and then has an absolute crazy wild shot. Crazy wild shot. I'm trying to see how much we got in the stadium. It looked about almost just under a tick under 12,000. So that is some good cashola. Do have to split a bloody Forest though, which is annoying. But Robinson wins that head at Dowling now, and Matthews on the ball. Lingard just comes in and says, thank you, I'll have that. And Nottingham Forest is still looking for another goal here. Come on, guys, just give it a rest. Give it a rest. It's too long, thank God for that. Well, we haven't covered ourselves in any glory. I mean, like I said, Nottingham Forest, they're top of the championship. They're a long way away from us. These guys are going to be playing Premier League football next year, and we're going to still be mucking around in League 2. This goal here from Lingard was gutting because we're going at 1-0 down at half time, and it's not too bad. I feel like should have probably been about 3-1, 3-2 in the end, but Magnus Norman, I don't know. Is it the command of error communication? He is only 26. Handling of 9. Anticipation of 8. I don't know. I don't think he's good enough for League 1. Yeah, you know what? I don't like one I saw. We shouldn't have conceded 4. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Not a big boost to finances. We get some money from that Forest game, but it only probably takes about 100,000 off that overall balance. So that is us out of the FA Cup. We're still in the Pizza Trophy. We've still got a fair few games left this season. But like I said, I think, we might make the playoffs. Big shout out to Yeovil Town, who the media predicted them to finish bottom. So big shout out to them. They are doing good. Our promotion rivals, as I have dubbed them. But as I said, I'm probably going to play a host of games. We might come back here if we've got a Pizza Trophy game that looks interesting. Might come back for that. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you watched all this way and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, it would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button. See you next time. Bye.